don't even know what she said, cause she foreign. Yeah, she foreign. And she got it done. Like the way she forms. And she gon' perform it. Look the same in morning. She don't stop, keep going. I don't even know what she said, but this what I hear in my head.
Today is day 1 of the vlog. Today is Mother's Day. So in this vlog today, we're gonna show y'all. I'm gonna get my grandma something. My mom, she out of town right now, so we probably gonna get her something too. But yeah, I'm gonna bring y'all with me. I'm gonna show y'all just a day in my life. My day is gonna be packed with a lot. Today's a pretty busy day, so y'all gotta stay through the whole thing. Stay tuned to see, you know what I'm saying, what my life look like. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, my skin looking right though. Hold on, check it out, check it out, check it out. But now I got my cut coming up today because I am looking a little rough. I ain't got a cut in like probably 3 weeks. But yeah, let me know if y'all rocking with the vlog content. I'm gonna try and stay consistent on here. Let's get into it. That's what we got going on right now. We go Bape shirt, blue Nike shorts, and New Balances on the feet. Bow. Y'all see what we got right here, man. This the baby, man. Ain't drove this in a little minute, so it's a little, gotta get this cleaned up. I've been taking a bus recently, but feels good to be back on the road. We want to put 89 up in there. We gotta put some gas in the tank, man. I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna be active today. We're gonna be on the move. So putting gas in the tank is a must. About $25 for gas. Close that up. Follow me. Gucci. We good. Make sure y'all show the women in y'all life some appreciation, because they work harder than you know. The days off, days you be thinking they off, they really be, you know what I'm saying, working behind the scenes. Yeah, what else we gonna get her, bro?
Probably a card, cherries. Yeah, she likes cherries.
She likes cherries. That's her favorite fruit. Rosa Aura Farming. Yeah, all right, bro. We'll see y'all. So yeah, we got a whole bunch of beautiful selection of flowers right here. I don't know. I want to get something special for my grandma. You know what I'm saying? Green-wise, calm. So they're kind of small though, but like together, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that's nice. They got Mother's Day flowers. Yeah, get this one. But it's not our mom though. Oh yeah, that one's good. How much is it? It don't matter, just put it in the cart. $4? That's good. I ain't gonna lie. Today might be the day DJ's Deli is back in session. What you gotta say to the vlog, bro? Wagwan. What it's looking like, bro? That's Gucci.
The card and then turn into flowers.
Oh, that's nice.
It says grandma and mother.
Yeah, we getting that one. Let me show y'all what we got going on right here. Got the bacon cooking up. Know what I mean? Just wanted to say happy Mother's Day to a very hard-working woman, very positive woman who keeps us going. Grandma Hope.
Thank you, my darling.
Now this the cheat code. My girl put me onto this. You gotta put the Creole up in there too. It's a little, nothing too crazy. Feel me?
Search.
This the final product. That's what we got going on for Mother's Day. So boom, we just chilling on the porch now. Probably just wanted to have a deep talk. I feel like today's just a deep talk day. You know, you hear the birds chirping, beautiful scenery. What I want to talk about today is mental health. Mental health is very important, especially as a man. You know, in this society, it's normalized that our mental health isn't prioritized. You know, we're told we can't express our emotions, we can't open up, but you know, we're human like everybody else. But mental health is very important. You know, it's May, Mental Health Month. So I just want to talk about, you know, some things that I do to keep my mental health at its top priority. Some things I do when I feel down. You know, my mental health ain't at the best, because, you know, it's ups and downs, you know. So basically, probably about 3 years ago in high school, I was going through a lot mentally. You know, I had lost my starting spot playing varsity football. My grades was slipping. I was focused on the wrong things. I was putting my energy towards things that weren't good for me mentally, physically, or spiritually. You know, and yeah, you know, I started getting into like becoming in tune with myself spiritually. I started meditating. I was sun gazing, which I have not did in a minute, but I was doing that. I was journaling, you know, just writing down my thoughts, also writing down things I'm grateful for. And yeah, I feel like the effect that had on me mentally was just absurd. Like, on a daily basis, we don't even think to take 10 minutes out of our day and just breathe. And you probably wouldn't even know if you haven't done it. You wouldn't know the effect that it would have on your mental, but it has such a big effect. Sometimes we make emotional decisions, irrational decisions, just because our mind is filled with so much. You know, we got social media, we got things that's just constantly taking our attention away from us. And something that's very important in life is just focus. You gotta be tunnel vision on whatever you focused on. And if you're thinking about so many things at once, so many things taking your attention, it's hard to just focus on that one thing that's right for you. One thing that helped me focus was meditation, but also just physical activity. That's something I can do on a daily basis without feeling like I'm straining myself, like it's something I don't enjoy. You know, at first it did feel like that, you know, because I was doing it for a different purpose. But once you really become in love with something, like working out, I fell in love with, and I could say every day I work out, no matter how much work I put in, I actually enjoy it. But yeah, so it's very important that you prioritize your mental health. Man, woman, shit, even dog. You know, your mental health, or let's just say your mental is really what controls everything around you. Yeah, you can attain the physical, but it's going to be so much more easier once you get that mental right. You know, playing sports, growing up playing football, basketball, karate. I played a bunch of sports, and they always told me that this sport is 90% mental. As a kid, you know, I'm just going with the flow, so I'm not really understanding what they mean. But it's those last reps where it's like you gotta push yourself beyond your physical strength, beyond what you feel you can do. That's all mental. Because when you beat that hardship or that block, on the other end of that is something you ain't even know you could achieve. That's how you grow. And then it works outside of just working out. Let's say I got 5 minutes left on my workout. This happens to me all the time. Let's say I got 5 minutes left on my workout and I feel like quitting. I tell myself, nah, I can't quit. I can't quit right now. You know, this is the part where it really matters. So I get that 5 minutes in. I'm gassed. I'm tired. But then I go to the rest of my day. You know, I got an assignment for school. I got an assignment. And I got probably half a page left. Now I could say, you know, if I submit it right here, I get a 75, I'm chilling. You know, at least I'm passing. But nah, that workout that I did earlier, that thing I told myself mentally that said push yourself past that limit, is helping me out in many different areas, such as that essay. I'm gonna get the whole essay done. Let that sink in. And I ain't even a motivational speaker, bro. I like talking. I like yapping. I like talking. Whether I'm with my friends, my family. Sometimes I'll talk to myself. I know myself the best. I know what I like. I know my morals. I know what I don't like. So it's good to have, you know, these type of conversations. As you could probably tell, just got out the shower, wash my hair from my cut. My hair nice and curly right now. But yeah, I'm about to head to my cut soon. I'm probably gonna get a low taper fade. Get the top trimmed up just a little bit, you know, sponged up. Probably go down on my mustache too, cause I've been woofing it. So yeah, I'm about to get into that soon. I'll see y'all there. I already know we had to tap in on my boy CJ. Get me right every time I come to the A, man. What's good, bro?
What's going on, bud?
Yes, sir.
I'll give you your props, bro. That shit is hard. They talking about self-cuts. That shit definitely take patience, bro. I ain't gonna say I ain't. Like, the first couple was definitely better than I expected it to be. Just because I spent 2 hours on cut. Like, I was mad.
Tomorrow morning, and this week, supporting viewers here too. We'll play a review about the
Alright, man, so we made it back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? You can see I got the fresh cut. Got me right. But now I feel like it's time to take some time and just relax. I got my journal with me. I'm out of writing here for probably about 30 minutes. Just write down some things I'm grateful for. Some of my goals that's on my mind. So yeah, I'm gonna take some time and just journal for a little bit. As y'all can see, I wrote down a list of things I'm grateful for. It's good to do this because it's good to just show gratitude for the things that you're blessed with. You know, no matter how big or little the things are, it's still a blessing to be able to have these things. And when you do have them, it's easy to just overlook them or always want more. But when you living in gratitude and you appreciating the things you have, your love for the world just gets better. So now, I'm gonna flip to the next page. Right here, where I like to do my affirmations. You know, me and my barber was actually talking about this earlier. What you speak into the world has so much power. You know, when you saying things, you gotta say things with a purpose. You gotta really mean it. You gotta speak it into the earth. Words have so much power, more than we even know. So when you tell yourself positive things, your mind subconsciously takes in those things, and you will start to believe it. Because it's not like the things ain't true. It's just sometimes you just don't see it in yourself. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fill up this page, this whole page, with positive things about myself, and I'm gonna show y'all when I'm done. So boom, we got the final product right here. I wrote down a bunch of things that I am. You know, you really gotta think within yourself. And even sometimes you doubt yourself, you are these things. These positive things you say about yourself. I told myself I'm a winner, I'm positive, I'm confident, I'm strong, I'm worthy, I'm successful, I'm determined, I'm consistent, outgoing, goal-oriented, I'm driven, and the list goes on and on and on. Right here. All on this paper. This is where it starts. And really, I'm gonna try to tell myself these things every day this summer. Matter of fact, I just talked about that. I'm not gonna try. I'm going to tell myself these things every day this summer. So yeah. Now lastly, I'm gonna just move on. I'm probably gonna cut this part out the video, but for this page, I'm gonna just really just vent. How like I'm talking to y'all, I'm gonna do the same just on this paper. So yeah.